Blessed is the introvert who goes for walks. I really do believe that there is something magical that happens to the mind when you go for walks. I can remember 2017. It wasn't a particularly great year for me. I was in a poor place mentally, very isolated, a lot of loneliness. But I just remembered it was intuitive in me to just go for a walk. Now, again, I'm playing Pokemon Go, and I say that with pride. I know a lot of you cool guys out there are hee hee ha ha, whatever. But this is why I've always promoted Pokemon Go as a good game to get people to go out. At the very least, just go for a walk. And so I'd use Pokemon Go. Not that I needed Pokemon Go for a walk, but it was a nice incentive, to do all that gamification stuff, level up, catch new Pokemon, progression. It just added to that experience. It's like you've hit many birds with one stone, right? This is probably the only video game that I promote, like properly, to be honest, because it's games that help you with health. I'm very for that. Fitbits, smartwatches, smart rings. I very much do favor tech that is always trying to install some good habits or routines in life. And I think every little counts. But why do I say introverts need to go for walks? Well, I mean, honestly, everyone should go for walks. There's obvious health benefits of going for a walk. Physical benefits, mental benefits, social benefits perhaps. But I think with the introvert, with all the thinking that we do, all the emotions that we keep in, introverts are very, or stereotypically bad at expressing themselves, articulating themselves, communicating in a way where other people can understand them. This is often why introverts are good writers. That's a proven fact. Introverts are great creative writers. It's probably introverts making the great music lyrics that you like, probably introverts making the great novels that you like, the movies, films that you enjoy. Now, obviously, I'm not going to say everything depends on introverts, but you understand the point. Vivid imagination allows for creativity. But at the same time, a lot of these thoughts need to be offset. And so by going for walks, especially when I, again, go back into the past and look back into, a year like 2017, it's almost like I want to transpose 2024 walking out in a park somewhere on 2017. And the progression that I've made in life is just something to behold. And I don't say that in a braggadocious way, but what I mean is that when you practice this habit, when you go for walks, it's like a passive thing that happens in where you just seem to find your way and understand where you need to go, understand how you need to progress further. For introvert or for anyone who is just not good at expressing themselves, a walk, is a sort of active meditation that might just allow you to put things into place. A lot of what I'm saying is very psychic in nature. It's very hard to explain. I mean, what we do know about going for a walk and being active is that as I walk, as a sort of reward, my body is being flooded with endorphins, as if to compensate me for putting myself out here and going for a walk. It's making me feel good. We know that it makes you feel good. We know that it's going to burn a lot of calories. You're going to probably lose fat, lose weight, right? Probably tone up. We know the health benefits of going for a walk, but the mental benefits is something that is quite arcane. But it's a benefit that I will stake my life on, because it was the action of going out for walks, even when I didn't feel like it, when it was raining. Here in the UK, it's going to rain. We're in the middle of July, it looks like it's going to rain, but something just gets uncovered. It's like active therapy for yourself. And it's proven that if you go take walks in green spaces like this one, is it the oxygen, something related to the air that you're breathing, just makes it more of a worthwhile thing to do. If you feel like you're stagnant, if you feel like you are not developing in the manner that you should be, you feel like you have questions that you don't have answers for, you need to go for walks. You need to go for walks, absolutely. And I know for us city dwellers, going for a walk just for going for a walk feels pointless, right? It feels like, what's the point? Why go for a walk? I'm walking all the time, right? When you're commuting to work, you're walking to work, you're walking to the station and stuff like that. But it's not the same. You know, I used to call this activity spirit walking. I believe that probably came from a tribe in Namibia or somewhere in Southern Africa. They call it a spirit walk, where you just go for walks in the heat with no aim, no thoughts in your head, just walk. You know, and I finally understand what they meant about that. You know, it is a very spiritual thing to just go for a walk. And it does a lot of magic in the sense that you start to unearth, or you start to find solutions. It's like it's unlocking pathways in the brain, and you know, on some level, that's exactly what it does. There are many scans of how the brain looks when it's exercising and when it's not. You know, basically, there's a lot of blood flow going to different parts of the brain when you're active, when you're mobile, and that's super important. Because if something as little as going for a walk can unlock your brain literally, that becomes vital. But for me, it's more on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, you know, seeking balance, homeostasis, understanding. You look at the cultures out here that are typically going for walks or going for hikes, you know, through the country, in the mountains. Typically, they are happier on average. They come across as more content, you know. The finer things in life is more important to them. They're not, for the most part, super materialistic and need the shiny object to make them feel good about themselves. Just going for a walk can do that. And there's something fundamentally human about doing that. Or rather, fundamentally advanced human. A human on another level, where you don't need a shiny gadget, some trainers, a Range Rover to make you feel good. Something as simple as going for a walk will give you the same feeling. You know, that is a sign of someone that has overcame and they have risen on a mental level. I really do believe people who go for walks are blessed. They end up receiving blessings, for real. But what do you guys think? Do you guys go for walks, long walks, aimlessly, and has it improved your life? Let us know. But this is particularly so for the introvert. Again, to offset all of these thoughts, perhaps misunderstandings, creativity, it's perfect for that.